themselves various questions and see how they respond to it. But we'll start off this time with Chief Randall. Do you have any questions for any of the candidates here tonight?
Yes, I have a question for the Governor of Lagos State. My name is Bashorun J.K. Randall. I'm 67 years old, and by every definition, I qualify to be a respected member of this society. For 3.5 years, I've been asking you for an appointment to see you for 5 minutes. You have not been able to respond. 3 days ago, Mrs. Olorunribe sent her daughter to come and see me and pleaded that I should intervene on her behalf for an appointment with the Governor of Lagos State. In case you don't know who Mrs. Olorunribe is, she is the widow of the first mayor of Lagos, Dr. Olayinka Olorunnibe. It was with considerable sense of sadness that I had to tell her daughter, please tell your mother that even I, J.K. Randall, can now see the Governor of Lagos State. How much less book an appointment for your mother? I think she's 90 years old. If people like us cannot see the Governor of Lagos, I'd be interested to know who is entitled to see him.
Thank you very much. The job that I have to do as governor requires me to work from as early as 7 a.m. till as late as 3 a.m. It requires me to sign files, to read mails, to hold meetings, to plan the development of the state. It is clearly impossible for me, therefore, to see everything. That is why we have commissioners in government. That is why we have legislators in government to solve problems. And every one of the public officers in Lagos State today, including myself, has a telephone number and an email published. And I respond to not less than 200 of those emails, text messages every day. And Chief Randall, the point really is you have tried to see me on occasion relating a matter, a criminal matter in which you were involved. And the Attorney General had briefed me about this matter. And therefore, I did not understand why you wanted to discuss a matter that was pending in court with me. Because I didn't want to subvert the court process. And I thought the Attorney General was the best person to deal with that matter. And for the record, really, Chief Randall, since you raised this issue on this occasion, the other matter you tried to see me about was a matter which the Honorable Commissioner for Environment was dealing with. You talk here about morality and values. Your house, 252 Akinbade Close in Victoria Land, Bashorun, is built on a drain that is blocking Itiri Canal and flooding Victoria Land and Itiri. I won't give an appointment to you for those kind of things. You should go and do the right thing.
Okay, thank you. But
Sorry, Mr. Chairman. Those are facts. Those are facts. They are not misleading. This has nothing to do with anybody's reputation. They are facts in the public domain.
Okay, would you like to respond to that?
It is most unfortunate. That is the most irresponsible statement any governor of Lagos State has ever made. I am not a criminal. I have no criminal matter pending with any court. And you as a lawyer should know that. And what is more, my house is not built on a drain. You can be free to come and destroy it tomorrow if you like. I bought my house in 1984. It took me 15 years to build it. I had all the approvals. I have worked tirelessly for Lagos State. And in fact, I occupied Marina where you live 15 years before you did. Because for 4 months, I was working there free of charge for Lagos State on the transportation needs of this Lagos State. I never collected a penny. I served as a Pro-Chancellor of Lagos State University for 4 years, never collected a penny. I served as even when you were a student, I'm not finished yet.
All right. Okay. Just hold on a minute. Let's get Chief Topper. Question for the candidates?
Well, I have a question for His Excellency, the Governor of Lagos State, on the doctor strike.
Go ahead.
Yes. In the course of my campaign around Lagos State, I've tried to meet some professional groups, and the doctors are very, very bitter about the way the Lagos State government, under my brother, is my junior brother, I'm 60 years old, he's 48. So, the doctors are not happy about the way the Fashola administration has handled them. We are all aware doctors were on strike for about 3 months. It was called off. They are back on strike now. And people are dying. People are dying because majority of people in Lagos don't have money to go to private hospitals. I would like the governor of Lagos State to tell the public how will he resolve the problems with the doctors in Lagos State.
Thank you. The strike of the doctors is something that is clearly unfortunate. It is a problem that has been posed by the arbitrary increase in wages by the federal government, imposing challenges on state governors across the federation. As I speak, doctors are also on strike at the national level in Rivers State. But the heart of the matter is this, that we have a challenge here that requires everybody to sacrifice. And as I've said at every opportunity, my invitation to the doctors is to come to the negotiation table. We cannot allow citizens to suffer while we disagree. We have made an offer equivalent to 75% of what they are asking for. But they insist that if they do not have 100%, then they will stop working. But the reality is that if we pay 100% that they ask for, it jeopardizes so many other things within the state. It reduces our ability to employ more people. It reduces our ability to buy drugs. It reduces our ability to pay security agents their salaries. It reduces our ability to fuel their vehicles. This is a bag of compromises. And once again, I'm using this opportunity to appeal to them. As the revenue of the state gets stronger, we will review wages in a way that keeps the state sustainable. What I am concerned about here is the sustainability of the state, so that we do not strengthen one side and jeopardize the rest. That is the heart of the matter.
Silence, please. Dr. Dominic, questions for the candidate?
Yes, I want to ask His Excellency, the Governor of Lagos State. I'm sure he would, His Excellency is very much concerned about corruption in our system. It is the bane of our system. And if we can remove corruption, I'm sure every other thing will almost go right. Some time ago, some people accused the Governor, His Excellency, of financial impropriety and demanded that His Excellency be investigated. From what we read in the papers and what we saw in the news, in the television news, His Excellency did not accept that challenge. We would have thought that His Excellency, being a professional of very high standard,
So what's the question?
should have offered to be investigated. I want to know why he refused to be investigated. The other thing is still on corruption. The Speaker of the House of Assembly is on record to have said that, to have admitted that they are thieves, but that the executive members of the executive, that is His Excellency's executive, are bigger thieves.